Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions attacking-wise can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And
climbs up big! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Takes a shot! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee. Well, goes for a shot! They've done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things...
Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. effort. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. João Neves. Mbappe.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Isak can be a real threat inside the box. Oh, give it away! And the finish! And he's managed to get rid. Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ah, good steal. He just read it. Cruyff. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Played back in. He is through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is good alertness. Portugal are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Neves. Olise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Cruyff, great vision, and that could set him on his way. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Mbappe! It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
And we come to you now.
So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Portugal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
You can never be short of runners into space. As
a header! They want to be quick to recover this. João Neves. Now it's Olise. And back to the goalkeeper.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Alexander-Arnold. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. And he's intervened well there.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Looking to play him in. Isak is onto this. Chance! And a chance! It's in! And this is getting better and better. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 4, Neymar. Number 13, Ronaldinho.
Portugal
Number
can
22,
now introduce the first of their
Olise.
substitutes.
Number 20,
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real
3,
strength.
Henderson.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
15, Gerrard. Number 17,
Cruyff powering forward here. It's
Number
played through for
18,
him.
Stoichkov.
Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Number 2, Conte.
Not the most convincing of passes. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Olise, João Neves, just eases him off the ball. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff goes on a charge down the left. Keeper has taken decisive action. Shot a goal! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just 1 down as opposed to 2.
It's their second corner of the game. Big header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And this is Cruyff. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Portugal needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
João Neves. He's gone for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Portugal can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Portugal.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup.
Shapes to shoot! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into...
Real chance! He scored! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, cracking ball. Chance for a shot! He's got away with one there. Shot could be on. Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo, a class apart, out on his own. He's got himself an absolute peach. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Portugal find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's picked his way through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Cannavaro. Jordan Henderson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Half an hour played now. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Oh, what has happened here? And this is Neymar.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's intervened well there. Messi threads one in. That is good alertness. Olise is herring after that one. Well, played right into his path. That's the keeper's ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Tries from a long way out. Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
There it is, 3-0.
Oh, Oh, did he not thump that? Did he? Just about within shooting range. Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Great vision. Cannavaro. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Portugal really are in control here.
Please
They've
turn
done
your
exactly
attention to
what
the
they set
screen
out to
for
do.
information
There's a
provided
genuine
by the
flow
local
about their
police.
football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Portugal are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! That is a gem! An absolute gem! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so...
De Bruyne!
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's Neymar! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Neymar clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. No, that's been intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's Kukçu. Dink through. He's in space and looking for options. Olise! Oh, denied at the last.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly...
Olise! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
And we have our very first corner. Deftly away. And now they can spring out of defence. Well timed, excellent interception. Can he get on the end of this? It could be in. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Aimed in towards the centre. Not the most accurate pass. Kukçu! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Substitutions taking place.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Argentina have the chance to go the other way.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
And they win it back again. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi, great ball, goes for a shot!
Substitution.
Portugal making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded and...
And time is up. Ah, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Cristiano Ronaldo doing what he does best, just running the show. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Portugal definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked, whether it was link-up play.
Portugal get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's through making saves or just through his sheer presence, he has a huge influence on any team he plays in.
Leading from the back, as it were.
Exactly.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Raul, that's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's picked his way through. Chiellini gets rid without sophistication. Now he's off and running. Taken back almost at once. Ronaldo in acres of space out wide. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, really well played.
Cristiano Ronaldo crosses. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's got away. Searching pass he's played there. Olise has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. It'll be a throw-in. Ah, good steal. He just read it. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Chiellini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Olise! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to...
Can he finish? Oh, it's hit the post. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Cleared away. That's a little off target. Time and again they are repelled. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
De Ligt gets it away. Now it's Olise. It's a searching pass. Oh, no joy this time. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Portugal go in at half-time with a slender one. He's having a shot! They've done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
That has been cut short. And that was very necessary. Now it's Neymar. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, strongly challenged there. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, that looks a decent ball. Puskás! He's had a shot! Goal! Portugal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that's gone loose. It's roll! It's anyone's ball now, and the keeper couldn't hold it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 20, Raúl. Coming on to replace him is number 13.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. It's an inviting looking ball that. And he was quick to react. Now he's got space here. Cannavaro can get it clear. Works it forward. Ronaldinho. That's an imaginative pass. And that's been won straight back.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually...
Tries a shot! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Shapes to shoot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Number 2, Conte.
Hoisted in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Not the most convincing of passes. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Totti. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. That is a great pick out. Conte. Kukçu. And that's that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost in...